Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially that time. We can speculate and guess all we want, but when Nintendo says something, then it's time to pay attention. So in this video we have some Switch 2 news, some Switch 2 game leaks, some strange Nintendo patents, and probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. It is officially 2025, and with that is the reveal and release of the long forgotten, but not really forgotten, but hidden, but not really hidden, but it's there. Or does it exist? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm rambling because I forgot what I was going to say a few seconds ago. The Switch 2. It's finally that time. We have a very interesting video to get into today. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support last year. I set 14,000 subscribers as an unrealistic goal, as a nobody YouTuber that nobody watches, right? And we hit that goal. So thank you for the support. Hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. So the Switch 2 is coming out this year. That's so crazy to say, but the Switch 2 is coming out this year. And we know some Switch 2 games that are pretty much confirmed, right? We know Metroid Prime 4. I'm thinking that's going to be a dual release. Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart X maybe. That's probably what the Switch 2 is going to launch with. Pokemon Legends EA, we know that's coming this year, and again, I think that's going to be a dual release. But another Switch 2 game has leaked. And yeah, as a lifelong fan of this franchise, I am very, very excited. According to Riddler Coup, a known Pokemon leaker, a new mainline Pokemon project is in the works that was not featured in the Terra Leak, which was that massive Pokemon leak that we got a few months ago. It was probably one of the biggest gaming leaks of all time. It was like a full-on Netflix series. Every day we're like, oh my god, what's going to happen today? Oh my god, this is crazy. So the fact that this Pokemon game was not featured in that leak is good news. Seems to imply it will be for 2025 on the Nintendo Switch 2. The wording here is extremely vague, but given that they say Happy New Year's to you all, the latest project, which was not exposed from the Terra Leak on Nintendo Switch 2, is here, enjoy. It can be implied that here is referring to the game coming out in 2025. It can also be inferred that this isn't Gen 10, and definitely not Legends EA. It begs the question, if it's not Gen 10, what other mainline title could it be? I think it would be a remake of Gold and Silver in the way of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And if that's the case, I'm actually more excited for that than I am Pokemon Legends EA. If you're not a Pokemon fan, you probably don't care about this. I have beat every single Pokemon game except Pokemon Fire Red, and I just beat that a few days ago, so technically I'm a Pokemon master now, so I'm not trying to brag, but facts are facts here. So now I want to show you some crazy Nintendo patents. And normally patents are like, oh, look at this invention, look at this. We're going to look at two of them. One I think has to do with that Pokemon game we just talked about. But this other patent is strange because of the artwork, I guess. This is for system and methods for machine-learned image conversion. First, look at this. What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. If you know what this is, and this is a game that I just don't know of, let me know. But I'm speechless here. Alright, this is the real patent I wanted to show you though. Storage medium, storing game program, game system, game apparatus, and game processing method. This was published on the 31st of December, which was technically the day I'm recording this video, but you're watching it in January. So I recorded this video last year, but you're watching it the next year. Pretty weird stuff. Basically, from looking at it and reading it, they're just making the whole system where you throw Pokeballs at Pokemon better. Maybe a little bit more realistic. Maybe the Pokeball mechanic, it's like you throw the ball and then over time it drops down, kind of like how stuff does in real life. And that's pretty cool. Normally you throw the Pokeball and you mash some buttons and think, maybe this will help catch a Pokemon. I always like mashed A, I think, when I try to catch a Pokemon. This just seems like they're tweaking everything in the games to make them better. And that's very exciting because I'll always play the games. I wish they put more work into them. And it seems like they are. Now, I can finally say this, ladies and gentlemen. This year, the Switch 2 will come out, and that is so damn exciting. I think we started in 2020 or 2021, whenever the Switch OLED came out, saying Switch Pro. I was there, I remember. And then the Switch OLED came out. And I really do think the Switch OLED is the Switch Pro, all things considered. I think it's a big enough improvement over the base Switch to where it kind of feels like a PS4 Pro, or I don't know what the Xbox equivalent would be, but it feels like the Pro version of the Switch. Then we started getting on the Switch 2. Where's the Switch 2? Where's the next Switch? We were thinking 2022 would be the last year of the Nintendo Switch. 2023 definitely has the Switch 2 coming out, and that didn't happen. Then in 2023 we thought, well, at least we know next year the Switch 2 is finally coming out. This is confirmed, it's gonna happen. And I do think that was the original plan for Nintendo. Some stuff did happen. I think some stuff started selling way better than they thought it would with Tears of the Kingdom, and people bought a bunch more Switches, and it just made sense to hold out. Why ruin all this momentum of this console you have when you can make millions and millions, or probably billions and billions of more dollars, right? And even get closer to becoming the best-selling console of all time. So for one reason or another, the Switch 2 was delayed again to 2025. And as much as I thought I was going to not hate 2024 in gaming, I just thought, man, I'm gonna struggle to find stuff to play this year. I'm probably just gonna play stuff I've already played, or I'll go play some classic stuff that I missed, and I did do some of that, but I thought this year on the Switch is gonna be it's gonna be kind of boring, and I could not have been more wrong. 2024 was arguably one of the best years on the Switch of all time. The Nintendo Direct we got, I wanna say in March or April, was one of the best Nintendo Directs we have ever got. They showed off Mario and Luigi in that one, Metroid Prime 4 trailer, a new Zelda game, a bunch of other stuff I'm just not thinking about. It was truly one of the best Nintendo Directs of all time, and almost everything they showed off in that trailer came out in 2024. But at the same time, as much as I like 2024 in gaming, and I want to give credit to Nintendo for not stringing us along with a bad year, I want to play the Switch too. I love my Switch. But we have to call a spade here. The console is impressive, but it really is starting to show its age. I've been playing my PS5 so much in 2024, and going back and playing my Switch, because I like to play handheld at night before bed, it is a huge freaking difference. So the whole point of the Switch 2 for me is going to be that third-party support. I'm very excited for first-party stuff from Nintendo. You can count on it 99% of the time, them knocking it out of the park. It's going to be great, right? We're going to get the Mario, the Zelda, the Kirby, the Pokemon. I want to play games as powerful as a PS4 on my Switch too. And I think that might have some people switch over from Xbox and PlayStation, or people who haven't bought consoles in a very long time decide to buy the Switch too. Because you can play first-party stuff, and you can play amazing indies, and you can play third-party stuff, and there'll probably be some cool apps and cool features on it, and I mean, what are we doing here, right? A few months ago, I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, man, there's no way the Switch 2 will get close to sales as the Switch ever did. I mean, it was a timing thing with the pandemic, and the Switch just becoming really popular and being successful. Now, seeing as powerful as the Switch 2 is allegedly going to be, and all the great games are going to come to it, and I just can't imagine all the other stuff, I think it's going to be extremely difficult to compete with Nintendo this next generation. And yes, I'm biased, I'm a Nintendo fan first and foremost, but I'm telling you, if only half of these leaks we've heard are real, it's just going to be one of the most exciting generations in gaming of all time. And before we get out of here, I just want to show you the Square Enix producer, Akitoshi Kawazu, forgive me, told Famitsu how excited he is for the Switch 2, the successor for the Nintendo Switch that Nintendo will announce in 2025, and the corresponding market strategy that Nintendo will develop. I'm looking forward to it as both a user and a creator. So just seeing stuff like this, and then seeing all of the fans be excited, it's truly going to be one of the best generations in all of gaming, hands down. And it's officially that time, ladies and gentlemen. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys are thinking. I would love to hear from you. If you made it to this part of the video, hit a like and subscribe if you could, and follow me on Instagram. I'd really appreciate that. Our community is growing on both, and it's a beautiful thing. I don't want to end this video. I just want to keep talking about the Switch too. But you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.